Skooma Day. Robus Ferry? Ah,
Beneath Nitva. Galba.
oh, boy.
Yabba. Roday.
Roy.
Major Cliff. Yablush. Grinoi Boyne. Jexiba. Karoo. Turfna.
Hey, hi, hello, my friends. My name is Birdie, and welcome to my tiny corner of the internet. I am back today with another episode of Odessa's Consequence. If you'd like to watch the entire first season of my series, you can catch that over on my TikTok, and I'll have that linked in the description down below. If you're not familiar with my Sims or my storyline, that will catch you up to speed and show you how we got to this point in their lives. We're going to be pumpkin patching in today's episode. I've brought my Sims out to Brindleton Farms, which is a pumpkin patch that I built, and I'll show you guys around the farm here in just a bit. But we're going to be spending time today with Cove and Gabriel, but we're also officially meeting Sage. Sage is Odessa and Cove's oldest sister, and I also have a brand new Sim that I am so excited to introduce you guys to. She is one of my most favorite Sims that I have ever created in all of my years of Simming, and I've been waiting so impatiently to introduce her in episodes. So let's get into meeting Sage and Lainey. Sage Howell is the oldest Howell sibling. She is the oldest daughter. She is 24 years old and her birthday is August 11th, making her a Leo. Her traits are animal enthusiast, bookworm, mentor, time sensitive, and muser. And she has the muser trait because her aspiration is best-selling author. Sage is your stereotypical firstborn daughter, and she is the complete opposite of Odessa in just about every single way that you can think of. She is and always has been an overachiever, and in high school, while balancing her part-time job as an early morning barista, she still maintained perfect grades at school and kept her title as cheer team captain. She also graduated early at the top of her class and enrolled in Brightchester University shortly after, where she began pursuing her language and literature degree. When I say that she's always been an overachiever, I mean it, because she's not only pursuing her law career, but she's also working on her writing career on the side as she wants to be a self-published author. Sage is always working on something, and to other Sims, it seems like she never sleeps, but that's just because Sage is a time-sensitive Sim, so anytime she's not being productive, all the things she could be getting done hang over her head and make her really anxious. Odessa is also the closest with Sage out of anyone in their family, however, they have started to grow apart just a little bit since Sage left for college, but growing up, they were inseparable, and when Odessa got pregnant with Noah, Sage was the first person she told beyond Gabriel. Now, let me introduce you to my most favorite Sim in the entire world, Lainey Brassard. I created her in October of last year, and I've been playing with her ever since, and it's been killing me that I haven't played with her since like March of this year. Lainey is 22 years old and her birthday is March 20th, which makes her a Pisces. Her traits are alluring, family-oriented, squeamish, coffee lover, and adventurous. And she has the alluring trait because her aspiration is to find her soulmate. Lainey is from Chestnut Ridge, and she recently moved to Brightchester after being accepted for Sage's roommate ad. She is also pursuing a language and literature degree, however, that's not really what she wants to do career-wise. She just signed up for it because it was something new and challenging, and she gets bored pretty easily. And she also knows that there's good money in it, which is a plus. Lainey is a very headstrong Sim. She knows what she wants, and she'll work hard to get it. And she can small talk her way into your heart, and before you know it, you have a brand new friend. She is a hopeless romantic though, and her biggest goal in life is to ultimately find someone that she can share it with. And while she's had boyfriends in the past, none of them have really matched her adventurous spirit, or they weren't as motivated as she is, but she knows that her person is out there somewhere waiting for her. Lainey also has a very interesting vibe and aesthetic about her that I've never really played with before in The Sims, where she's equal parts like clean girl and then she has kind of a SoCal vibe, but she can also dip into that grungy skater girl aesthetic. There's little hints of whimsy goth within her decor style and her fashion choices. And that's not really something I play with. My Sims typically have like one style, one aesthetic, and I kind of stick to that just because that's kind of how I am personally. But I like to think Lainey is this way because she does travel a lot, she explores a lot, she gets bored when she's in one place for too long, and I feel like she takes a little piece of everywhere she's been back home with her. I don't know how many more ways I can explain to you how much I love this sim, but now that I'm done gushing over her, let me show you around Brindleton Farms and then we'll get into the gameplay. Welcome to Brindleton Farms, a family-owned farm in the heart of Sable Square. Make your way through the pumpkin archway and be greeted by Patchy the Scarecrow. He stands 10 feet tall, watching over every single Brindleton Farms guest for the duration of their visit. Be sure to take advantage of the many different areas for all of your festive fall selfies, such as the Sable Tractor and Captain Whitaker's Wagon Wheel. Pick your perfect pumpkin from the Pupperstone Pumpkin Patch and head on over to our pumpkin carving station if you feel so inclined. If you're feeling a little bit hungry or maybe you need a caffeine boost, head inside the Brindleton Farms barn and place your order at the cafe. You'll find a vast array of, well, just about everything inside the country store. We offer farm fresh jams and preserves, merchandise from local vendors and artists alike, and we even have a small section for our more spooky friends as well. But not too spooky. We are a family-friendly farm after all. Pay a visit to our petting zoo and give Margot the cow a snuggle. Check out the chicken coops and you may even see our golden hen. Last but not least, there's a mini sheep or a goat to entertain everyone, but be warned, the goats scare easily. And once the sun sets over Sable Square, all of our older guests can take a trip through the Scary Shack and take a peek at the graveyard. The littles are welcome to join in on the scary fun, but only if accompanied by a guardian. Ticket sales are non-refundable unless the farm closes for weather. Brindleton Farms is not responsible for any chicken pecks, ugly pumpkins, or cow snubbing. Happy haunting! Alrighty, my friends, we are here in the country store of Brindleton Farms. Everybody is just kind of hanging around waiting for the barista to get here because we have some Sims who are a little bit hungry this morning. It is 10:25 on a fall morning. We are just about halfway through fall, and everybody came out today because originally Sage and Lainey wanted to have kind of a very basic fall day. They wanted to dress cute and they wanted to come out and get some coffee, take some cute little pictures with pumpkins, and just do all of the fun fall things that we all do every single year. And because Lainey is so new to the area, Sage also wanted to take the opportunity to help her make some more friends, which Lainey does not need help making friends in any way, shape, or form, but she's always down to meet new people. So Sage wanted to invite her siblings, and I say siblings because she did invite Odessa. However, Odessa declined the invitation. Because Odessa declined her invitation, Cove invited Gabriel out. He's so pretty. I love him so much. I think he is just the sweetest little sim. Look at him. But Gabriel was very hesitant to come out. He kind of fought Cove on the invitation and he was like, I haven't seen Sage in so long. It has to have been about a year since he's seen Sage. And he was very scared of what her opinion of him may be just because, hold up. It's probably been about a year since he's seen Sage, and he knows the lies that Odessa is spreading about him and their breakup. However, Sage, having moved out, she's kind of out of the loop with everything going on back home. So she's under the impression that Gabriel and Odessa had a very amicable split, and that they had both, he and Odessa, made the decision to have her take the kids back with her because it would have been a more stable environment for them. But Sage does not know like the nitty-gritty details. Really, no one does. Cove has a little bit more information than anyone else, but like I've mentioned in previous episodes, he has not told anybody that Shiloh is not his baby because, again, like I've said many times, he doesn't want there to be even more issues. Noah has already been taken from him and he doesn't want to miss out on any more of her life. He hasn't seen Noah in quite a few months, and he just doesn't want to do anything that will make the situation worse, if that makes sense. So, long story long, Gabriel was hesitant to come out. However, Sage's opinion of him has not changed a single bit, and she was extremely happy that he decided to come along. But let me go in and check everybody's buffs before we get started. We'll start with Gabriel since he's first in line, and he's feeling inspired this morning. He has the inspiring decor, which that could be literally anything in this barn. I have so many things in here, I don't know what is inspiring him, but he also has the deep connection. Building strong relationships with others is cause for happiness. He has the surrounded by friends buff from loyal trait. He is a loyal sim, so it says for a loyal sim, nothing beats being surrounded by people they can trust, which makes me really happy to think about because Cove is really the only person he's spoken to, and he has developed a very strong bond with him over the last couple of months. But we need to talk about this last buff. So he does have an uncomfortable buff, and that is because he is hungover. Gabriel is pretty hungover. Maybe that final drink last night was unnecessary. As we know, Gabriel has a little bit of a problem. It hasn't turned into anything serious as of now. However, he did hit the bottle last night and he is not feeling great today. So he's got about 6 hours left of feeling gross. And I might get him some coffee here in a little bit and see if that helps him feel a little bit better. But let's move on to Lainey. Lainey is also feeling inspired this morning. She doesn't really have any other buffs other than the nicely decorated, so she's just kind of simple this morning. Next up is Cove, and Cove is feeling very confident this morning. He has quite a few buffs, so he has the Among Friends buff from People Person Lifestyle. Cove is in his element, surrounded by people who love him, but he just met Lainey, so he's kind of egotistical this morning. Then he has the I Believe in Me from Confidence Gain. The most important person believes in Cove himself, again with the ego. He has the Decorated buff, fashionably recognized. Then he has, again, the Trusting the Universe. He has a Zodiac trait this morning. So it says Cancer Sims are often protective and devoted family members and friends. And then once again, the Inspiring Decor. Last but not least, we have Sage, and her face is still killing me. Girl is lost. So just like Cove, she is feeling very confident this morning, and she also has the Among Friends and the I Believe in Me buff. She also has a Zodiac buff, which says Leo Sims have a natural sense of self-assurance, which makes a whole lot of sense with how she's feeling this morning. She has a Decorated buff, Deep Connection, Trusting the Universe, and Inspiring Decor. If you couldn't tell that these guys were siblings, you definitely can now, because it also makes me laugh because these two are always feeling this way, and then you have Odessa, who is just miserable all the time. But let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, and it looks like our barista is here. Gabriel's gonna get up and order a drink. And should he get specialty? No, he needs coffee. He's very boring when it comes to coffee. He is typically just like a latte or a black coffee type of guy. So I think I'm just going to have him get a latte. And I've been having trouble with the barista counter where they are not giving the food over. They give the drinks over, but not the food. And who else do we have that's a little bit needy this morning? So Lainey is hungry. And I'm gonna have her come up here and order food. We'll go with light bites. I feel like Lainey would get the strawberry jam crumpets, so she's gonna go get that. He's gonna come sit back down, hopefully, because sometimes they just stand up here, which I think, okay, they're just gonna stand up there. Can you sit back down? I guess not. But he got a new buff. He has the, whoa. Temporary setback from caffeine addiction relapse. He doesn't even have a caffeine addiction. Unless I'm stupid. No, he doesn't have a caffeine addiction, so I'm not sure why that's coming up, but I'm just going to get rid of that. But he did get the caffeine buzz, perfect boost to one's energy. And I don't think that helped with his head that much. But once Lainey is done with her food, she's going to come sit back down. She has not introduced herself to him. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do I feel like she'd do a cheerful introduction.
Hana Dens.
Farouche. Dag.
So we got an instant attraction. Lainey Broussard has instant attraction to Gabriel River. If she chose to act on it, Lainey Broussard would be strongly inclined towards romance with Gabriel.
Me Boobatert.
And he has a flirty buff. Sir. Inside thought, inside thought. But let's go down here. Let's check. I wonder if they got some first impressions. So Gabriel's first impressions of Lainey are fun to be around and responsible. Immediately upon meeting the sim, Gabriel has the distinct feeling that they're good-tempered and fun to be around, and this sim appears to be a very responsible person, capable of taking care of stuff and willing to care for others. And then Lainey's first impression of Gabriel is proper and polite. It's nice to meet someone who has clear respect for others and everything around. So I love that. That's actually pretty on par for both of them, and I love that that was the first impressions that they got. The only thing that's confusing me a little bit is when you go to Gabriel's card, it says Lainey's romantic feelings about Gabriel are very attracted. But then when you go to Lainey's card from Gabriel, it says unknown attraction level, and it still says Lainey's romantic feelings about Gabriel. So I don't know if that's a glitch, but I'm going to take that to mean that she's very attracted to him, but he's a little bit unsure because, and I know everybody hates this, but he still has a lot of feelings for Odessa. And I mean, she's the mother of his child and he wanted to marry her. So those feelings aren't going to go away immediately or even months later. But anyway, it looks like everybody... Girl, now you know we are at a pumpkin patch. Sage is going to come up here and get some food. I think she would do a sweet treat. We'll just do a croissant. And I think Cove was hungry, or he was about to be hungry. So Cove is going to come up here. He would definitely get cake. And I think he's just going to do chocolate cake. And Lainey got a sentiment with somebody. Absolutely not. I absolutely hate when this happens. Oh, so Sage will go sit down in the corner away from everybody to eat her food, okay? But Lainey got a sentiment with somebody, and it was with Gabriel. So she got immediately closer from happy memories. Lainey feels close to Gabriel from good times and happy memories. So that's what I mean. Like immediately she can make a friend out of anybody. And while these guys, no, this is what I was talking about. It's like glued to her hand and he doesn't get his cake. Let me reset her real quick. And we'll try this again. Nope, 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 nope. Just kidding. What is going on? Do I need to reset the whole thing? Okay. Okay. Cove is just going to have to be hungry for right now. Or maybe I can just get him a drink or something. Oh, there we go. Okay. Once again, we'll try the cake again. And I'm going to make sure that he gets his cake. Why? Is it just the cake? We have stuff to do. I'm just going to cheat that up. So there's a lot of things that we can have everybody do out here. I'm not going to have them go through the haunted house until it gets dark outside. I think I'm going to have them visit the animals real quick. Every single one of the mini sheep and goats are dirty. Every single one of them. No, I don't. This is not my job. Okay, so Lainey grew up on a farm, and I think she will come over here and just start helping out. You know, going around and cleaning. That's what she does. That's what she grew up doing. Cove is going to come in here, and I think he would bother the chickens. We are not having rain. So sorry. Oh, he's getting a call from Celine. Hey, I'm working and it's stressful, but I just wanted to call and see if you are having a good day and say that I love you. Aw. Okay, so he would definitely bring her food. He'll do anything for her. So I guess he's going to head out for a little bit. You are, oh sweetie, you are so good to me. Could you get tacos? Okay, so I imagine that he just went and told Sage he has to step away for a little bit. Celine needs something while she's at work. So I guess what we're going to do is she is still cleaning the goats. I'm gonna have Sage. Let me see here. I think Sage is gonna come over here and just kind of spend time with the cow. And Gabriel's uncle is calling to chat, and he's not big on talking to really anyone, so he's just gonna ignore that call. But I think Gabriel, he is a bit of a shy sim, so he's still kind of hanging out inside of the country store. He does have the oh no buff from being near an outgoing sim. So he's just still kind of hanging out in here, but Cove is back now. What buff does he have? Taco about love, true love. That's kind of suggestive. Okay, that might just be my dirty mind. So I am going to have Cove come back in. Why are you still holding an umbrella? Are you done with the mini sheep? I'm gonna give her just one more go with that. And the cow is dirty? We did not come here to tend to all of these dirty little animals. But I mean, I guess every time I've gone to a petting zoo, they're all really stinky, so this kind of makes sense. However, I am not a fan of the ugly green clouds. And now she's stinky. I'm sorry, guys. I'm cheating this up. I can't deal with this. So I'm going to let her finish that, but I'm going to have Cove come in here and talk to Gabriel a little bit. I want him to ask Gabriel about Lainey. Hey now. Okay. Sage is going to call the cow out again. I guess we have to clean the cow. She has a Zodiac buff again. Leo Sims are often ambitious and popular, which again makes a lot of sense for her. So let me clean the spotted cow since we are ranch hands right now. Okay, so he said, Lainey is one cool sim. I like her. So good, they have a good first impression. And then he has a new buff. It is a Zodiac buff, and it says, Libra Sims are receptive, yet can be somewhat indecisive. These Zodiac buffs are working in my favor today for my storytelling. So he's hungry. I'm gonna have him eat. Hopefully he can actually get food. And then I'm gonna have everybody come out. Let's just do a, okay. I guess we're doing French toast. Whoa. All right. I've never had that happen before, and now it's not happening. Oh, okay. Like, do you see that? But we're going to pretend like that didn't happen. Anywho. So are we done cleaning the animals? Can we just hang out with them? Tired of these phone calls, and she's hungry. This is a lot of back and forth today. Oh, so it's gotta just be the sweets. But she's hungry again. I'm gonna have her come back and order more food, but this time she's gonna get real food. We're gonna do a BLT. And I feel bad. Oh my God, this is going to irritate me. I feel bad because Lainey has just been out here cleaning animals. So I'm going to have her come over here and play with the cow or do something with the cow. We're going to hug the spotted cow and we're going to let her pet the spotted cow. And I think we're going to have her do one more social with the cow. Let's ask the cow about the weather. Is this going to be like the rest of the episode? Because that has, oh, the cow didn't like her. No! Bovine hug snub. Lainey just wanted to hug a cow, that's all. What did she do to deserve this kind of snub? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so Lainey is out here by herself. I guess I'm gonna have him. What are you doing? Girl with the cake in hand? Oh my god. Where are you going? Okay, bye. Where is my goat going? Where? Are you running away because you're stinky? No. Fun fact though, my favorite animal in the entire world is a goat. I want to own one so bad, but I do not have the land to own farm animals. That's really gonna bother me. I did not have this issue at all while I was building or anything. Since our barista left, I guess we're just gonna cheat his energy up. And I'm gonna have him use the restroom. Does anybody else need to use the restroom? Lainey's gonna use the restroom, and she has a zodiac buff. It says Pisces Sims are empathetic and compassionate. Once again, very accurate for her. And with the zodiac mod that I use, you can assign zodiac signs in CAS, but you can also, there's an option to assign zodiac signs based on personality. So as you play a little bit, the game will automatically assign a zodiac sign to your sim. And that's what I've done for all my sims. And it's a really cool feature, I think. I love it. Cove and Sage are going to come out here and carve a pumpkin. I think he would do a cockeyed pumpkin, green. And she's gonna carve a pumpkin. She would absolutely do a classic pumpkin, and she's gonna do orange. I'm scared to turn my camera around because I feel like it's gonna be pink again. Did it fix itself? Nope. Was our sheep going through the haunted house? Did you have fun? I feel like my game gets more chaotic every time I do a new episode because it's not like this when I do my just personal gameplay. I want Lainey and Gabe to do a little bit of talking, so I'm gonna have them come out here while these two are carving their pumpkins and waiting their turn. I know some people get really irritated when simmers cheat up their sims' needs, but it's kind of necessary, I guess, for me. It's necessary for me. I don't care what anyone else thinks. Lainey would absolutely do some small talk and just ask about day. And then I'm gonna have her ask about zodiac sign. And he has a flirty buff again, and I'm kind of scared to see what it is because I feel like I already know. And I was right. So Cove is done with his pumpkin. Good job. Excuse me? Oh, I forgot they can faint. Gabriel is happy for Lainey on their journey to addiction recovery. What addictions? Neither of them have any addictions. I'm gonna have to go into my settings at some point and check that because neither of them have any addictions. However, it does say that Lainey appreciates Gabriel's honesty and courage to talk about his struggles with addiction. Gabriel has felt really isolated in this journey towards recovery as setbacks have come up, and it feels really good to share these struggles with someone else like Lainey. So I know that's most likely referring to the caffeine addiction that popped up earlier, but I am going to pretend like he was talking about his drinking a little bit. She can tell that he hasn't been feeling the greatest, and that buff is gone, but she could tell that he hadn't been feeling the greatest, and he shared with her that he drank a little too much last night and that he kind of has a habit of doing that. I feel like he would have said that kind of awkwardly, kind of in a self-deprecating way. But like I've mentioned, Lainey is extremely easy to talk to, so I just feel like it was very easy for him to talk about that with her. But these two are done with their pumpkin. So I'm going to switch them out and have Lainey and Gabriel do some pumpkin carving together. And I want Cove to play with this little sheep. Talk about cotton candy life. That's cute. I want him to play with the white mini sheep. And Sage, I feel she's going to come over here And she's going to take some selfies. That is frightening. I'm not going to lie. Sage kind of has crazy eyes. I like this one. Okay. Can we... I like this. She's taken her pictures. Lainey has learned the following traits about Gabriel. Shy. Why is she sad? I don't understand this caffeine thing. None of them have a caffeine addiction. There's got to be something in my settings. Okay. She's going to carve a cat pumpkin. Lainey has a cat named Dixie who we'll meet in a later episode. She's just a little tabby cat. And Gabriel... Oh. Why does he have so many other options? I think he's going to do a smiling pumpkin, but he's going to do the pale orange pumpkin. Oh, he got a feeling sheepish. No need to count mini sheep when the conversation's that boring. But he also got a fluffy friendship. Who can be sad when you're playing with something so cute? I want Sage to take some selfies with her brother. Stop. The scream scares me every time. Okay. Take photo with Cove. I don't like how dark it is. Okay, I guess that's okay. I like no, not the stinky goat in the background. But I don't want to cut that much of his head. It's kind of funny because my husband is 6'6" and I'm 5'5". So this is kind of how our pictures look, where his forehead is always cut off or cut out. Cut off sounds really morbid. But anyway, I'm going to do this kind of. No, it still cuts off his forehead. Okay, whatever. I want to hurry this up because it's causing my game to lag, which is starting to scare me a little bit. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh. Arnar. I've never had this happen. Okay, hold on. We are back. I have never, ever had that happen before. Even my loading screen was black. And I was clutching my pearls. Like, I was legit scared. Anyway, I'm still kind of scared. I was gonna take more pictures, but now I'm scared. Whew. Did she even get the pictures? They're blacked out in the pictures too? Yo. What happened? But her selfies are okay. What the heck? What is that, the freaking Hat Man? Good Lord. Okay, well, we can sell them, I guess. I wanted to try again. Because I at least want Gabriel and Lainey to take a picture together. Sage is going to use the restroom. Poor Cove is hungry again. I guess we can hire another barista and try and get him some food. Whew. That was scary. I'm still scared. And I think... Oh? Okay, cool. The lights came on. So we got an attractiveness alert from Gabe, and he says, wow, what a sim. Gabriel River just stopped what they were thinking about for a moment and found themselves staring at Lainey Brassard. That woman has so many of the qualities that make Gabriel's heart race, as if it were on a cross-country marathon. Their beautiful features meet Gabriel's desires so readily. If you hear jingling, that's my pug. Their beautiful features meet Gabriel's desires so readily that it's almost as if whoever created such a sim sculpted her specifically for Gabriel. Now, I'm not going to say that's what I did, but stop breaking the fourth wall, Gabe. Okay, so finish your pumpkins. I am so scared still. I want to take another picture, but I'm terrified.
Ooh, where this?
And I'm going to turn the haunted house on. And our graveyard is starting to fog up. I love it. I love it. Okay, maybe I need to reset them. Oh, so we can scrap it. Okay, I'm gonna have them scrap their carvings, and can I just have them start over? Okay, cool. They just have to start over. All the goats and the sheep are sleeping. Okay, so she's done in the restroom. I think I'm just gonna have her come out here and chill and maybe play some games on her phone. Okay, so she's just gonna do some mobile gaming. Did our new barista show up? Hopefully sober? Okay, cool. Let's finally try to order him some food. Why are we making money? I'm not opposed, but like, where is it coming from? That was fast. Oh, what? I did not have her gamble. I had her play a game. Sage was focused and on her game and everything turned out. Sometimes you just get lucky, but sometimes a strategy falls into place, and that was the case this time. Girl, I had you playing a game. Whatever. Oh my god, he finally got his food. A round of applause.
Oh.
He's done with his pumpkin, so he's gonna put that in his inventory. She's done with her pumpkin. And Gabe is going to... gonna have him come in here and chat with Cove a little bit. Just some small talk. And while he's doing that, Sage is going to come over and ask her about Gabriel. The plan here was not to set Lainey and Gabriel up, but I feel like that's where things are kind of going. She said the same thing. Gabriel is one cool sim. I like him. So we have some new buffs. We have the carved art, a nip here, a tuck there. This pumpkin is perfect. How was that not fun? I mean, I get it, but like, I really wanted to take more pictures, but I'm so scared. So I'm just gonna have to let that go. I think now is the perfect time for everybody to enjoy the haunted house, but I'm gonna have Cove use the restroom first because we don't want any mishaps. And everybody's gonna come over here and meet while we wait for Cove. Sage just became good friends with Lainey. Awesome. I would hope so. They're roommates. Let's just get a little conversation going. So something I would like to mention is that Gabriel nobody has brought up Odessa or his children. That's not to be shady or anything. It just hasn't come up. So Lainey does not know that Gabriel is a father. She does not know that he used to date and almost married Sage and Cove's sister. And again, that's not to be shady in any way. It's just not something that has come up today. And it'll probably come up later on. It's going to have to come up later on, but I don't know what I want them to do. I guess maybe let's just discuss work.
Plavorva Pendola, Becky Wilma.
Enough with the rain. We'll just do cloudy. It can rain later.
What's all?
Okay, Cove is done in the restroom. We got a personality archetype. So it says Lainey Brassard shows signs of the hero personality archetype. Hero Sims are eager to demonstrate the courage to prove their worth and confidence. Subsequently, they might end up appearing arrogant by looking for faults in others to feel good about themselves or pick fights. Good to know. Y'all can stop holding your umbrellas. I made the rain go away. So they cannot go through the haunted house together, which makes me kind of sad. But I'm gonna send Cove in first because he's kind of arrogant and I feel like I actually don't know how he's gonna react because it's like randomized, but I feel like he would be like, I'm not scared of anything. So we'll see if that's true. And that's what I thought would happen. So he got scared from haunted house. Scaredy cats are scared of pretty much everything, but they really show it when their life flashes before their eyes. It's a haunted house, my guy. He's gonna come chill over here. Aw. Then I'm gonna send in, I think Lainey, because she's second in line for being like, I can handle anything. And she walked out of there like nothing happened. This is why I love her. So she has nothing to be afraid. Those creepy things in haunted house actually fake. Yes, ma'am. She's gonna sit over here and just chat with Cove a little bit. She's here to make friends. And maybe more. I'm gonna have her compliment his outfit. Next up, I'm sending in Sage. I really don't know how she would react. I think she'd be like a little scaredy cat, but she's in it for the fun. All right, so here she goes. Okay, so she was scared too. Same thing as Cove. Like brother, like sister, I suppose. And she's gonna join in on the conversation. Let's talk about, let's discuss our favorite authors. Last but not least, we have Gabe. And I honestly feel like he would be scared. I really do. Yep, he got scared too. Same thing. So it looks like Lainey was the only brave one here. And he has a tense buff. Gabriel misses doing things inside where it's warm and comfy and safe inside. Funny that he got that right after going through the haunted house. I think it's about time for everybody to head home. It's 1 in the morning. Everybody's getting kind of tired. But I'm going to have everybody say their goodbyes first and foremost. We are not doing any Irish goodbyes. Why are they thinking of leaving? Is it because they're stinky? I tried. Stop it. I have so many. I don't want to keep hearing that little noise. No more chit-chatting. Oh, she's really hungry too. So yeah, we need to head home. We are going to say our goodbyes. So Cove is going to hug his sister. He's like, thanks for inviting me out. This was really fun. And then I think he's going to do, oh, 2 hugs. How sweet. Love. It's not that I don't think guys should hug because I absolutely do, but I wish there was like a handshake because I just don't feel like Gabriel and Cove would hug just based on, well, I think Cove would hug, but I think Gabriel's a little bit more like, don't touch me type of thing, but we're just gonna give hugs. Like I said in the last episode, Cove is a love bug, so.
Yump.
And we have another personality archetype. It says Gabriel River shows signs of the caregiver personality archetype. Caregivers are driven by their empathy and compassion to protect and care. Unfortunately, others can exploit their good nature for their own ends. I think I read that in another episode, but it still hits hard. So it looks like he is overcompensating for how scared he got. He's scaring other people. And Lainey is going to be the one to say goodbye to Gabe. She's going to give him a hug. I wonder if we can give him her number. Oop. Okay, so we cannot give our number just yet. They need to be a little bit closer, but I am going to have her check him out just before she leaves. Yes, Cove loves pranks.
Floopy.
Pogamoiva.
Ah, so. Daily.
What is that? How cute.
Bardul. Stout.
Oh, he is loving scaring people today. And she's going to give Cove a hug goodbye. Lainey respects boundaries, but Lainey is also just a big, like, get in here, give me a hug type of person. No, no. I was not paying attention. We're going to hug. And then same thing. She picked up on the caregiver personality archetype. Did we get anything from checking him out? Was there like no buff or anything? Or was that just like a flirtation? What was that?
Oh, you to me.
Oh. Yibs.
Oh, okay. He's still scared. I thought he was doing that because of Lainey, and I was about to be like, no, thank you. Alrighty, my friends, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up today's episode here. Everybody is tired and sleeping soundly. I hope you guys had fun at Brindleton Farms with me and my Sims, even if we didn't get to take pictures, which I am still so scared. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and I hope to see you next time for another story.